you looked at it like, I'm here, but I'm not here. If y'all send me home, that's cool too.
Nah, that's what I didn't want.
Like you were.
That's what I didn't.
Okay.
You know, don't send me home. That's embarrassing.
The VC show, let's go, doing the part with Roz. We got the sports on deck for our audience. Whether it's big news, hot topics, updates, straight facts, storytelling, breakdowns, or special guests. VC show, let's go, it's time to turn it out. The VC show, let's go.
What is your thoughts? How did you feel? What as a basketball player who played, LeBron breaking the scoring record, like 38,000, you know?
Man, look.
Particularly coming in as, we didn't see him as a scorer, because you saw him coming in.
I don't know why people
super athletic.
Average, damn.
No. I'm not saying that. Now, he was gifted as a scorer, but like when you guarded Braun when he came in, you would let them shoot. I'm not saying he couldn't score, but we didn't see him as just strictly a scorer. That was, this man is fourth in assists. You know what I'm saying? Like he does it all.
As good as he was as a passer, he could put that thing in the hole too. Like, I don't know why people like he's a passer. Man, that man does everything well. He does everything well. So I've never just looked at Bron as a pass first guy. You for your career you averaged 27 points. What the hell are we talking about? Like, I mean,
I understand, but so I'm just saying, like, this thing, when he's finished playing this game, he's going to have 40,000 points.
I didn't think he was going to break this record, because if you look at guards, small forwards, I mean, by the time they get to their 15, 16 career year, it's like they damn near barely moving. You know what I'm saying? They slowing down a lot. Braun is moving like he's still in his 20s. I didn't see that.
So what do you? Right.
I didn't see it.
So what do you think about his usage and his minutes, like, at this age? Like, yes, you can do it, but at some point your body needs to rest. Like, he was playing big minutes to keep the Lakers afloat, and now here we are with this injury. You know, so what are your thoughts on, like, his ability? I mean, it's amazing what he's doing. I felt like the Lakers put him in a position where he had to play the big minutes. He's going to, obviously he's going to break the record regardless this year, but I felt like he was in a position where he had to play. I mean, he's playing 38, 39 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that man listen, bro.
That's crazy.
The way he keeps up with his body, and a lot of that is he's been gifted and it's luck, because he hasn't sustained a serious injury, right? That's some luck has been on his side in that sense. But the way he takes care of his body, he's built like a Mack truck. I mean, tree trunk legs. Dude he's incredible, man. Dog. Every time I see this man and I give him a hug, and I feel how chiseled this dude is. Like, God, this a big dude, man. Here we are out here, 220 pounds. This man is 6'8", 270. 270 and moving like we moving. Oh, man, man is gifted. You know what I'm saying? And the longevity is just, I marvel at that. You can speak to that. Y'all kept y'all body in great shape, really didn't sustain no crazy injuries like that. You know what I mean? For me, my cartilage was going in my knee. I couldn't do it, dog. That was bone on bone.
Bro, I remember every time I would see you when I was still playing, and what you say to me? How?
It was, listen, I was still playing.
And I always laugh at it.
I'm like, how? I
I
can't even
always
get out of
laughed at it, but I don't
I
know.
can't
I'm
even
like,
get out of bed some days, man. My Achilles was buck. I'm like, man, I'm done, bro. Man, hell with this game. I'm out of here.
so let me ask you that. So, I know how I felt about it. So when you knew that you were done, was it, were you like, oh, I'm done, that's it, and zero hesitation because of the pain and discomfort and can't get out of bed? Or was it still some hesitation because you still want to play the game and,
No, no.
there's still some love you still hadn't taken? At that point, it was already done.
So here's what happened. I had microfracture surgery, right? And this is
Yep.
like my 11th year. I had microfracture surgery, and I know that I'm not going to be the same player that I was, but I'm really competitive. I want to see if I could get back there. I'm doing everything possible to be as good as I once was. I want to see. I want to see if I can do it. I'm not going to, not try. So I did all the necessary things, and once I got back in the game, I realized I still got some discomfort in my knee. I'm not explosive. I can't do a lot of things. I got to revamp my game. All right, let's just see how far we can take it. And then once the political aspect kicks in, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I remember those conversations.
Yeah,
I remember.
I'm out. I'm out. I already know y'all ain't about to do me like that. I'm out of here. So I mentally just started getting ejected from the game. So when I did walk away, there was no regret. Like the tank was emptied, and it was, man, I should have gave it another try. Nah, I was done.
What was the hardest thing? What was the hardest thing leading up to it to prepare for a season?
Um, preparing for what? A season?
A season, like near the end for you. Like, was it
Man,
getting yourself to play? The lift weights? What, like, or
man,
all of the above?
man, it
Everything.
was everything. It was everything.
That's when you know.
Yeah, I mean, I love the grind. When I was healthy, I loved the grind. Like I was going at it 2-3 times a day. Early in the summer.
Playing pickup, doing
No,
all
I
that
didn't play
stuff. Yeah.
pickup. I didn't play. I didn't play
You
pickup.
didn't play pickup?
No, I never played pickup. But I was training like crazy. Love the grind because I know what it leads to, right? And when I got hurt, my rehab was my off season. That's all I was doing. And you know how strenuous and how mentally locked in you got to be when you're rehabbing an injury, and especially a significant injury like mine. That was challenging. I wasn't looking forward to going to practice. Hell, I wasn't looking forward to going to games. I'm like, bro, I'm out of here, bro. I don't want to do this no more.
So that last year was
It was brutal. It was brutal.
it was like it was like you looked at it like, I'm here but I'm not here. If y'all send me home, that's cool too.
Nah, that's what I didn't want.
Like you were.
That's what I didn't want. You know, don't send me home. That's embarrassing. Hell no. Don't.
You can send me there, but don't send me home.
Listen, man. Yeah, listen, y'all can just put me in street clothes, but don't send me home. No. Don't do that to me now. Hell nah. I still could play, but nah. It was just, man, just dealing with the politics of it and dealing with that.
Yeah.
I'm really not, healthy. Let's go ahead and venture off and try something different. So,
what would you, T-Mac, the player, no, the person now, what would, like, if a third-year player in the league, not even a rookie, a third-year player on the cusp of being a superstar, what advice would you give him now that you learned as you were on the cusp of being a superstar? Once you felt like you were there, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell him?
I would tell him to reach out to dudes like Bron, the guys that have done it, right? That's the best advice that you get because those guys have went through that journey. You know what I'm saying?
Current players or retired players or all of the above?
I would say current, recently retired players. Talk to them dudes, man, because they got so much knowledge, bro, and understanding on, number one, how to be professional and how to handle the day-to-day, the grind, the scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys have the blueprint for you. Talk to them. Reach out to them dudes. You know what I'm saying? We're a fraternity, so they're going to give you all the information you need.
And see, Mac, I'm telling a young guy, even if he's not talking to me, I'm like, go find a retired player, because think about this for a second. You look in the locker room today, as opposed to when we were young.
24 years old as the leader.
Now, but I'm saying we had vet like you walked into the locker room, bro, me and you were the young guys and everybody else was like 6, 7, 8 years in.
Yeah.
As opposed, like you said, like, so now, so I'm like, oh man.
No, man. 10 plus years.
I'm just saying. Okay, but what I'm saying is like been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, our squad, yeah, heck yeah, them boys are. Shout out to Kev Willis and Oak, who's still trying to physically treat us like rookies, man. But but I just say that because I feel like what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, there's some like there's vets in the game now, like Udonis Haslem, and y'all go pull him aside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got knowledge like Bron, Melo.
UD can tell you how to be
these
a
guys
true professional. You're talking about
that's what I'm saying.
Superstar level. I don't think you.
True professional, but like it just with you. No, facts. No, that's fact. That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? I think you got to talk to somebody that actually reached that level and did it the right way. Now, if you want to know how to be a true professional in this game, UD is the perfect dude to talk to.
But what I'm saying, like, so, and here's why I said UD, because I remember Oak pulling me aside and spitting game to me on how MJ worked.
Yeah.
AD talking to me how Reggie worked.
Yeah.
D Brown talking to me how Larry Bird worked. Doug Christie talked to me about how Magic worked. So yeah, they don't have experience, but they were right there.
That's true.
They saw
that's true.
Their do's and don'ts. And that's the one thing I say about UD. Like he done been through it. He done had Bron,
Andy
Wade, Shaq. Like he had like some of So I just feel like he got a world knowledge. I mean, obviously, like these guys today who we consider the old guys of the league have tons of knowledge too.
The VC show, let's go.
The thing about Caesars Sportsbook, it's not just an app, it's your key to a whole empire. Hotels, casinos, restaurants, shows, Caesars Palace, I'm sure you've heard of it. Every bet you place with Caesars Sportsbook brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Hotel stays at iconic destinations, app bonuses, merch, show tickets, and many more Caesars Rewards perks. So get started today. Register using code OMAHAFULL and then place your first bet up to $1,250. If you win, congrats. If you don't, you'll get your stake back as a bet credit.
Union Pacific Railroad wants you to join its team. It's an opportunity that comes with great pay and benefits. There are a variety of open roles across its 23-state network, including train crew positions, with hiring and relocation incentives of up to $50,000 in some locations. You can even get a free college education while working. Union Pacific Railroad connects hundreds of communities, hauling goods Americans rely on every day. Get your career on the right track with Union Pacific and apply today at up.jobs/sports. That's up.jobs/sports.
Kick your feet up, you can find us on all platforms. In that form, so be the hottest on them platforms. Your family now, got you listen to what we talking about. The VC show, let's go, it's time to turn it out. The VC show, let's go, let's go. The VC show, let's go, let's go. The VC show, let's go.
Who are the teams that you like right now? Who you think coming out of the East? Like,
I like Boston's team. I like Boston's team. I like the focus and the journey and I think the appreciation for what they went through last year to come back even better this year. For them to be in the position lets me know that these guys are true professionals. They're about their craft and they want it. You know what I mean?
so you think that's a group? I say the same thing. I felt Boston I saw them in preseason. Boston and Milwaukee were two teams I saw in preseason like, oh, bro, they ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
No games. It ain't like, oh, we just going through the motion. Ha, 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 cool. Nah, like watching Giannis, watching that group, I was like, pfft. Then I saw Boston, I was like, pfft. Not only did I think Boston could get back, I thought Jason Tatum was ready to be the MVP of this league.
Right. No, he deserved to be in the conversation. That's for sure. But yeah, I like Boston.
Who are you feeling MVP right now? Because that's kind of the thing. People are saying
it ain't close. It ain't close. It's that boy in Denver. That boy in Denver is cold, man.
No, that's a fact.
He's a bad dude. A bad dude. You know what I'm saying? And for him to have his team in first place and the way he's balling, you gotta go with him, bro.
I say we disrespect Denver, just because they're not the sexy team, whatever. But like they keep through all of that, they still number one in the West. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I think Joel Embiid is making a case.
Yeah,
dude is getting it done.
Yeah, for sure.
On both ends.
Joel Embiid is making a case. Jason Tatum, for sure.
Yeah, Jason Tatum, Giannis. I think those three.
Giannis can be in there every year.
Well, those four. Excuse me.
But Jokic,
Joker. I think those four for sure. Luka is like on the cusp.
Luka was in there, but his team is kind of tailed off a little bit, so
correct.
I can't put him in there. I actually have
love to hear that.
He was my preseason.
I love to hear that.
He was my preseason pick. Luka was
right, and Jason Tatum was my preseason.
I think Joker is gonna get it.
So, hey, more power to him, man. That's where he's getting it done.
He's so good. He's so good.
Well, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Your thoughts on Victor Wembanyama. What do you think about him? I mean, there's a lot of hype behind him. We're seeing video every day. Sometimes I think
video. Incredible video. He's incredible. That kid is.
Yeah, and so here's what I'm gonna say real quick. And I think people are, we're showing in the beginning. It was like we're showing everything he could do. Now I think the videos we're seeing, we're trying to see guards cross him up where he almost fell down, or the big who backed him up and dunked on. What are your thoughts on him? I mean, you already said he's incredible, but do you think he makes a splash in this league like LeBron did? Like they say, he has more hype, as much hype coming out as Zion and LeBron. What you think? What's your thoughts?
Well, I think he deserves the hype. I mean, let's really start there. Give him credit. What is he? 7'5", with crazy guard skills, can shoot the hell out of the ball, can handle the ball. Like, we've never seen that, right? For me, translating to the NBA, I think he's going to have to put on some weight. We kind of seen this show a little bit, and that's with Porzingis. I think he's a little bit more skilled than Porzingis. So, I mean, it's wait and see game. I don't know. I think we all going to have opinions.
It's all speculation.
Yeah,
right.
We all going to have opinions what we think is going to happen. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? He has a skill set. I do know that, but he is thin. Right? Guards that's 6'8", 6'9", that's strong, get up in him and kind of, rough him up a little bit and control him. We'll see if he has that skill set to really overcome someone that's shorter and stronger than him and quicker than him? We'll see. I don't know.
Because I mean, that's just the thing. I mean, I don't. He's not a back to the basket guy.
Right.
You know, that's not what the game is today. So, you know, if he's able to use his quickness, but you have some of these guys that are, you know, that are strong, that can use their body and beat you up, and that's what's going to happen, as you know, coming to the league.
But then
they're just
again,
going to try to beat you. You know.
The league is the physicality is not there.
Within reason,
right?
Of course. So, you're right. Yeah, within reason. Yeah.
The physicality is not there. So I think he would translate now having an impact like LeBron. That I don't know. I don't know that.
Yeah, and that's to me, that just off of what you just said there, that was the thing for me. Yes, he's highly skilled. Yes, he's his. But when we say he's, you know, one of the most anticipated picks coming in since LeBron, when LeBron came in, we were like, oh no, he gonna he gonna be that thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we're not sure. And I'm like, I don't know. We can say, oh, is it fair or not? Whatever. It is what it is. That's just the way it goes. But I'm just curious. You know, you hear some people like, nah, man, he ain't strong enough. It's just this league gonna beat him up.
Yeah. Now
he's doing what he's supposed to do, though. From what I hear, he has the right people around him.
He puts on some weight, and he knows how to utilize his strength. I mean, with his skill set, he's gonna be a problem, bro, because he can shoot that rock. He can shoot that rock. So
it seems like he can get his shot. He can get to his shot. Like if he's able, you know, because they're gonna put smaller guys on him. Obviously, you know, stronger guys. Like I'm thinking like a PG and Kawhi. I'm thinking of two guys. So if he can just get to his spot and then shoot over guys, like he good.
If he could shoot over, which he should be able to. I mean, he's 7'5".
Right. But I'm saying, like, if he can get his shot and get to his spots,
without them knocking him off balance, with, you know, because he's thin. If he
can, better have a fadeaway game.
If he can hold that, he's gonna be a problem. So I'm excited to see how it translates into the NBA. I mean, because the kid is highly skilled, and you know, 7'5". I want to see that on an NBA level.
I want to see what Chet Holmgren has too.
Check a dog, man. Check a dog.
I want to see. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, we've seen a version of what Wembanyama has with Chet.
Chet got a little bit of us in him, man. He got a little bit of us in him, dog. You gonna see? You gonna see, man. You know
I see them.
I seen them cats shot the bark at him in high school. I mean, I know it's high school, but still, you know. He held his own and destroyed him.
Man, I want to give you a chance to talk about what you're doing. Man, like, it's for those who don't know, man, tell everybody, like, what were your feelings coming out of your first year of OBL? Like, bro, that's amazing. Like, you put on a league that was successful.
Yeah.
That and you know, and I know what you were trying to do. Last I talked to you, you were trying to go overseas and do what you had to do. But like, tell us about OBL, man, for those who been on the rock.
Man, OBL it's a league of opportunity. It's a league of second chance. It's a league for guys to prove themselves, to make a name for themselves.
And you ain't getting no chump change either.
Nah. When you think about the game of basketball, man, in our league, it's 450 players. And you think about all the guys that come out of college, right? Thousands of players come out of college. Some of these guys don't go overseas. Some of these guys still have a deep passion for the game of basketball. I mean, they play in all type of alternative leagues. I don't know where. Even the guys that are removed from college and didn't even go to play in any alternative leagues, but they still just play ball, just recreation, pickup ball. It's for them type of guys, man. Because you know, and you play with some of these guys. I play with some of these guys that are extremely talented, but it's just the wrong place at the wrong time. And, how you train, how I train, when we go to our team, that's how we play, how we train. A lot of these guys, they can't say the same. They train a certain way, but then when they get to a team, they are put into a role that is really not conducive to the way they train. So mentally, these guys get ejected. They start doubting themselves. And then you look around, it's like, damn, dude got cut. Where he at? He gone. Like a lot of these guys, that's just what it is. So I'm giving guys an opportunity to go out and prove who they are as a basketball player. Show us your skill set. You don't have to worry about no coaches putting you in a role. This is all on you. Bet on yourself. So given that, man, we had such a great year of guys being a part of the league. We go to a city. I vet 32 players. So on Saturday, 32 players are playing 7 games. We then take the best 8 from that Saturday, and on Sunday, that 8 is playing for the championship. The top guy will win $10,000, whoever wins on that Sunday. And then the top 3 from that Sunday gets the invite to the championship. This year, we're going to have it in New York. So we do each city like that.
And it was where last year?
It was in Vegas last year.
Was it Houston or Vegas?
Vegas last year. So we started out like it was like a proof of concept season. So we really didn't do a lot of marketing. It was just word of mouth, inviting family and friends. So the first city was in Houston, and we started out with about 100.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, the first city was Houston. We started out with about 150 people watching. When we got to Vegas, bro, we had like 1,500 people in that arena watching the games. And even before we started, I've seen, folks try to do one-on-one tournaments. But I think the way we structured it and given that it was just a different platform that we gave them, I mean, guys are really excited. I look at, the guys we had last year, some pretty decent talent, but we didn't have the cream of the crop, right? Because guys were just sitting back trying to figure out, was it real?
Yeah. Let me just see what this is. Kind of like what happened with Big Three.
Yeah. So they saw my man win that $250,000. Now they're like, oh, okay. And then, the recognition that they was getting from that. We had 5 guys get G League invites for trials. We had a guy get a social media Nike sponsorship. We had a guy get opportunities to go play in Germany. So it's creating opportunities for these guys, and I think they love and appreciate that. And that's all. That's what I get out of it, man. I want these guys to have fun, find who they are as a basketball player, show the world who they are, and enjoy the journey, man. And it brings joy to me to see that they appreciate that. So I love it. I can't wait to see you sitting on the sideline and seeing these guys.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of them. I saw them online, and obviously we talked about it before. So I was like, man, let me check it out. And I've seen some of the guys, some of the former players in the building watching. So I've gotten the chance to see, some of the clips off the social page and everything. So I check it out. Do you play still?
Because I haven't played in years, man. I haven't played in years.
Do they try to challenge you? Like, have you had any of those guys try to challenge you?
Yeah,
like, I know they be joking sometimes, but like, you can feel when a dude be like, "What's up? Check up."
Of course. Yeah. But they,
hey, what you hit it with, bro? You don't want these problems, even though I ain't gonna give you these problems, but you don't want these problems.
Listen, I haven't played in years, but I still can move now. You know what I'm saying? I still can move.
Yeah, you said we could play the 3.
Yeah, we can't go to no 7 and 9. You gotta carry me out this court. I only got 3 in me, dog. That's it.
Hey, you play one game to 7. That's it. I'm out of there, you down for a couple of months.
I am done. Put me on ice for a week and a half. I'm out of there, man. Who you listening to, bro? Like who you listening to with music? I don't even listen to music no more, man.
I've been so busy, man. I'm still a little bit. I mean, I a little bit of
You,
everything. I'm still giving everybody a chance when I get around to it. I still listen
is
to
it anybody new that you listen to, or you going back to our era of music? Because I stick with my era. I can't
I do. No, I listen to a little bit of everything. I give it everybody a shot.
really.
Yeah, I grew up in music, man. Like I have a love and appreciation for it.
Yeah,
So I've been around music forever. So I try to give it,
I
a fair shot.
don't listen that much, but when I do, it's really my era, our era. Probably from this
Right.
generation, I'll listen to a little baby.
Yep.
I'll listen to baby,
You
but
know,
I don't. Nah, man.
yeah. Every now and then, man. Like I listen to like
Isn't it weird getting old, bro?
just be like serious.
It's weird getting old. A lot of
Yeah, man.
change for you, don't it?
Let me tell you. So I'm gonna tell you for me, being the old guy playing around the young guys, that's why I was more willing and open to listening to you know some of the newer artists today because I was in the locker room and you hear it. So and everywhere you move. So it was more weird getting old after walking away from the game.
Right.
So these past couple of years now, I'm like, bro, hold up, like man, like what is going on?
Yeah.
I look at a rim sometime. I'm like, man, let me go. And then you kind of start jumping. You be like, oh, no,
Don't
that gonna
do
look a
it.
little higher than before now.
Don't do it. No,
I will say, but every birthday, my inspiration, obviously, Dr. J doing it every year.
Boy, I do the same thing. I do the
Yeah.
same thing
So
because of Dr. J.
so yeah, because of Dr. J, I try to do the one hand dunk, obviously,
yeah.
and then I do the two hand dunk, and I still see if I could dunk backwards, and I'm still seeing if I could do the reverse 360 with one hand, just to see if I can.
Man, I'm keeping it.
Just jump and just that's it.
Yeah, no, just keeping it.
I'm just seeing. That's the 4 dunks I try, and then see which ones I can, because I know they're gonna go away, and I'm gonna be down to just one leg, one hand.
That's me. That's me. You gotta keep it simple, man. I'm scared to load and go. I'm scared to load.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm terrified of that, right?
Now, I didn't preface by saying I got to be good and warm to do this, because if I'm not going cold turkey and just try to dunk, that's stupid. That is stupid.
You still work out?
No.
So you don't do no working out?
I am slowly getting motivated back to get to get back in game shape, if you would.
I'm not talking about on the court. I'm just saying any type of working out.
No, that's some. No.
How much you weigh?
I weigh the same weight I last played in.
What?
Yes.
Man, you just eating salad and grass. You eating grass every day.
I promise. I did a weight, like I'm still at my playing weight. I'm actually lighter than I was my last game.
And how long you been out?
This is my 3rd year.
Wow, that's incredible.
I'm still active, moving around. I mean, it's easy to, obviously, if traveling a lot, you can eat, but like I'm a golfer, man. So you know what it is in Florida. Anywhere in the South, it's hot, and so you're gonna sweat. So I burn calories and whatnot. So
I've told people this. Like, I was so appreciative because your rookie year, you came and took the league by storm. Like, you was incredible. But then that puts you in a different bracket than where I was. So to have you reach that stardom, and I'm still trying to find my way, it was like I'm sitting back and just taking notes and seeing how you was carrying yourself. And, it was good for me moving forward once I reached that point. But, man, that was...
So when you got to Orlando, once it all kicked in, then, like, bro, I was like, what?
It was go time.
In the world.
It's go time. Yeah. Let's go.
That was some of the best battles because I knew you knew me, my game. So it's like I go back and watch some, or see the highlights sometimes. Like I hit, I used to like to, especially in the post, used to like to either do the fadeaway or I like to bump first and then turn baseline and fadeaway. And I remember some of the ones you like take the hit and try to. I used to have to shoot the ball to the sky and make them. And you just be off. I was like, bro, my moves, man. So
I remember one game we had. I was so mad, man. I was in the locker room throwing everywhere.
At Orlando.
In Orlando. We was going nuts.
I hit like a double pump game winner or shot the ceiling.
Shot off the backboard. Here you come on the other end and win the game and shoot and hit the game where I'm like, dang, I thought we won the game. This man hit the shot over me and Bo Outlaw to win the game.
That's right, yes.
I'm like, damn. But nah, that was some fun times, man, to have those battles, you know what I mean? Especially when you know each other's game. But, And
in closing, I'm going to tell you the one thing that bothered me. Remember the game that I played? I did not play. I was hurt. And you threw it off the backboard.
You was doing TV. You was doing TV.
I was doing TV. Yeah. And you looked at me while I was talking, and I was just like, bro, he just looked at me like, yeah, that's for you. I was like, okay.
You know what?
And then the rest was history. You were throwing the ball off the backboard, dunking all the time.
But check this out. No. I told one of my teammates in timeout that I was about to do that. I think it was Chris Whitney. I told him in timeout. I told my team, I said, watch this, bro. I'm about to throw it off the glass. Very next possession. Coming down, skip running back, right hand off the glass. Boom! Looked at you over there.
And it was crazy. Everybody used to say, you dunked on me, which I felt like they tried me because it was Jerome Williams who they tried me like, because he had the headband, I wore, so they thought it was me.
On film, y'all do look alike. On film?
Chill, bro.
Yeah. On film, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
So that's what I was like, nah, it wasn't me because but go listen to the audio, go listen to the game. I'm talking on the TV and he looked at me like, yeah, you see it. I was like, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Cuzzo, man, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I appreciate everything. It was worth going down memory lane with everybody. I think all the Toronto fans kind of get to kind of reminisce. I know everybody's like always, what if, but like every time we get together, like when we on the phone and we do this is what we do. So everyone got a chance to kind of see how we do and how fun it is, like, talking about old times. So I appreciate you. Everyone appreciate you, man. The VC show signing off. Let's go.